Hi there. Are you tired of searching for job opportunities or just feeling really stuck in your career? Then stop scrolling because you just landed on the right page. KiawiTechIT Academy is a 100% online IT school that is designed to equip you with the skills that top Fortune companies are looking for. With core courses such as SQL database administration and cybersecurity, KiawiTech has trained and placed hundreds of students in top companies around the world. Believe it or not, the IT industry is booming and you can't afford to only be a spectator. So sign up today at www.kiawitech.com and start the journey to your dream job.
Hello. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to KiawiTechIT Academy's IT Talk Show. My name is Vandeline Quine. You are meeting me for the first time, and I'm happy to be your host this evening. In my capacity as Communication Director for KiawiTechIT Academy, I'm very delighted to welcome each and every one of you this evening to this show, which would enlighten you on the opportunities that await you in the world of IT. Yes, I said you. So thank you so much for joining the live stream. As you join in, feel free to drop a line. Let me know who you are and where you're watching from, because it's always our tradition to wish you a very warm welcome to the live show. And this evening, we are here to tell you everything that is possible for you in the world of IT, regardless of what you do right now, what you plan to do. You can start just this minute and become the next big thing in IT in the next 6 months. So stay tuned, guys. Share the live stream with your friends. Drop a line, drop a comment. Let us know where you're watching from, because we are always excited to give you a personal, warm welcome and to interact with you and your loved ones. So share this live stream with anyone you know who might be contemplating not knowing where to start in IT, and we would be happy to guide you. Thank you so much once again for joining, everyone. This evening is going to be a heated session, a very interesting one with one of KiawiTech IT Academy's success stories, a senior database administrator who has left his footprints on the sands of the IT market. And today we'll be telling you how he went from zero knowledge about IT to becoming a senior database administrator in a little over 6 months. So this evening, I am delighted to welcome to the stage Mr. Cyprian Kweate to join us on this talk show this evening. Good evening, Mr. Cyprian, and welcome to the show.
Good evening, and thank you for having me.
It's all the pleasure is all ours, and we are delighted to have this show with you this evening. So, guys, feel free to drop a line. Let us know where you're watching from so that we welcome you, know who you are, know what your expectations are, and of course, drop your questions if you have any, and we would be more than happy to interact with you this evening. Already, we can see Mr. Fwepi Eric from Austria. That's also one of our senior database administrators in the community. You're very welcome to the live stream, Mr. Eric Fwepi. Would be happy to interact with you. Of course, feel free to drop a line. Any question that you feel inspired, feel free to drop an answer to it, and we would be more than happy to share with our guests. So, guys, as you join the live stream, feel free to drop a question. Let us know where you're watching from, and we would be more than happy to interact with you. Of course, we already have database administrators in multiple countries of the world, so we are happy to know where you're watching from so that we can link you up with someone somewhere around you who just might have gone through the training and is working around you. So that's our KiawiTech IT database administrators map. So if you're in any of these countries, you have a chance to talk to someone near you who has been through our training and who is making waves in the job market right now. So you can see that's a long list. Apart from the common ones that you know, the United States of America, Canada, Germany, UK. We go to the other side, you see Nigeria, Namibia, South Africa, Ivory Coast, and you name them. So guys, let us know where you're watching from, and we'll be more than happy to link you up with someone in the areas to talk to you personally on the possibilities that exist for you in the world of IT, and of course with KiawiTech IT Academy. So while we wait to hear from you and where you're watching from, wow, so happy to welcome Siri Kiara. Oh, watching from Douala, Siri Kiara, you're very welcome to the live show. It's more than a pleasure to have you on the show tonight. We also have a Tangi Theorine watching from Douala. Wow, the motherland in the building. So, by the way, I'm talking to you from Germany, and Mr. Cyprian Ate is all the way from Austria. So we are an international community. We are a virtual family, and we support people from all walks of life all over the world. So while we continue to welcome all of you to the live stream, drop your locations as you join in. Let us know where you're watching from. We are going to go right into tonight's topic with our very esteemed guest of the night, who is Mr. Cyprian Ate. So before we go on, Mr. Cyprian, would you want to tell them a little bit about yourself, who you are, what you do, and just a little bit of background so that they understand where we're coming from and where we are going?
Yeah, thank you very much, and good evening to everyone who is logged in to this show. Yeah, I'm sure a few of you who are logged in already know me, but my names are Cyprian Ate, yeah, from Cameroon, and yeah, normally a geographer and finance coach and business administrator, turned into DBA, into database administrator after just 7 to 8 months of training. And now I am based in Austria, but work in Germany for the moment. Yeah, I'll still have much to say.
That's a
During
very
the
interesting profile, and I would like to see. I would like to make mention of a few points to everyone watching now. So that brings us to our topic of this discussion this evening. It's how to start an IT career with zero prior knowledge. So you just heard Mr. Cyprian Ate was previously a geographer and then a finance coach. And right now, he is an IT professional. He is a database administrator, whom we are proud to say we trained at KiawiTechIT Academy. So you see, where regardless of what you're doing right now, regardless of where you are, you can start today and become the next big thing in IT in a little over 6 months, like he just told you. So this evening with him, we are going to be discovering how possible that is and how we can help you make that happen, not only for yourself, but for your friends, your loved ones. So guys, continue to let us know where you're joining in from. Join the conversation. I don't know if you've heard anything about IT that makes you think this is not for you, you're in the right place, but because we have all the answers for you and we have real life cases that you can relate to, and of course make this work for yourself. Okay, so let's work with Mr. Cyprian Ate tonight. He has just told you a little bit about himself, so you see his journey, where he's coming from. And just to take him as an example, we have multiple people who have joined IT from multiple fields of life. I can tell you, I once sat here with a hairdresser who became a database administrator, a truck driver. I don't know what other fields are. I mean, just to tell you that you don't need to know anything about IT at all to get started. So let me ask you this question, Mr. Ate. Did you, at the beginning, before taking this training, did you have any fears? Like, what were some of the fears that you had in the beginning when you knew nothing at all about what we do at KiawiTech? What was it like for you? Was it so easy to be convinced that you could go from zero knowledge to becoming a guru in a few months? Or how was it for you? Just so that those who are watching know.
Yeah, honestly speaking, at the beginning, it was somehow, yeah, it looks mystical to me when I hear, yeah, I've been hearing on IT, but I say, nah, this is not for me. I'm not a tech guy. I'm not a technical guy. I know my domain, administration, and so on and so forth, finance, and so. So it was not easy to be convinced, but I was fortunate to have the opportunity to have a few IT guys around my environment, and I witnessed some success stories, and I say, these stories, this thing, it look very, very lucrative. So after some time, I said, no, let me give it a try. And the beginning was not easy, but when you are determined and focused and resolute to do anything, I believe it is. And with KiawiTech is different because they break it down. So at that beginning, yeah, the way they started it, the fear started dying down as time goes by, and gradually, I was in to and right to the finish line. Yeah.
Exactly. You were in full swing. And so to speak, today, I mean, when you look back at that period, how do you feel today already practicing what you learned at KiawiTech IT Academy? What does it feel like when you think about the previous geographer, the finance coach, now building infrastructure for teams to use? How does it feel like? How does it make you feel?
In fact, I can say I feel very, very proud of myself because, yeah, what after the training or what I learned in the training during the training, and even now, I see myself in a different field, in a different domain, doing things that's managing data, very, very delicate data for companies, and building up structures, infrastructures to manage in the IT world. In short, I used to sit at times, I say, no, there's nothing impossible in this world because I'm in a different world. But sometimes I really wonder that is this really actually a reality? There is a reality. I'm there working. My life now is computer every day. Computer. There's no day that I don't touch a computer. So it is actually it's a different life, and it's just the best because it is really it's really fulfilling. You feel fulfilled, and it's very comfortable also, and relax at times. The stress, but I think it was just the best decision I made to join the
I'm
IT.
so happy to hear that, and I am super proud of you because I personally witnessed your transition from being a hardcore finance coach to becoming this IT guru that you are right now. So confident in building infrastructure and so confident in what you know, what you acquired from here. So for those of us, for those watching right now, I know there are a lot of people still wondering what are they talking about in concrete terms. What is it about this IT that could be so easy for anyone to come from anywhere and just do it? So I want us to go from your experience. If you were to talk to somebody who knows nothing, absolutely nothing about what we do at KiawiTech IT Academy, what would you say are the requirements for you to take our entry level training at KiawiTech IT Academy?
Yeah, to my understanding and for what I experience, I believe we will have very little requirements. I think the basic requirement is, first of all, to know how to read and write.
Perfect.
When you
I
know how
think
to
it
read and
never
write,
gets more easily
you
than
know how
that.
to read and write, and you are determined, that is all.
Exactly. And you know that falls within our motto, right? They say
Yeah,
hard work plus determination equals to success.
yeah.
There's no magic about it. So a lot of people have this conception that you need to know a lot of mathematics, you need to know a
Mm.
lot of physics. Honestly, there's something that our CEO always says that I borrow and say to everyone who asks me about the possibility of them taking a training without us at KiawiTech IT Academy. And that thing is, if you know how to click on a mouse, just come. KiawiTech IT Academy will teach you how to click on that mouse and make money. And a lot of us went from that. I personally was never into tech ever. Those who know me know that I'm into communication. I studied journalism all my life. I've been in the media business and all of this. But today, come on, guys, I'm a cloud engineer, and it's over this new persona has developed over a very short period of time, all thanks to the knowledge that I gathered from here, and I was able to develop myself further in the field. So we tell you, if you think that IT is something you want to do, forget about everything you've heard about IT up until this point. Mathematics, no. IT, in fact, physics, all that science stuff, leave it behind. Come to us as an empty book. We will write on you and give you those certifications that will help you to get jobs in the job market. So I want you to help me with one of the things that I commonly hear about IT, right? I mean, now that we are in the business, we know better. So we are better placed to advise or to counsel people on the possibilities that are here that they might not even know about. So I want to ask you this question. During your training at KiawiTech IT Academy, did you ever feel like it was something so difficult, or maybe you should just drop out? You were misled in the beginning. This is not. Did it ever feel like you should just let it go because it's not working?
To say that I regretted along the line, no. Yeah, along the line, it was not that so easy, but I knew within me that I just need to put more effort, especially with me. I was occupied with many other things. Sometimes you don't have time to follow the classes, go through videos afterwards and so on. But thanks to the instructors, the teachers, they guided us. So it was so encouraging, because those who take us during this course, they encourage us. They are there for us no matter what. Any kind of problem you have, whether it's private or so, they are always there for us, and they keep encouraging us. So even if you get weak along the line, you have people who encourage you with their stories, especially the instructors. I believe they are there, and they are really a plus, because anytime you come to class, they always give you encouragement, and that is what kept me going to the end.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, that's really good to know. And of course, I can also tell from the comments that people are identifying with what you're saying, because probably there are a lot of people out there who really don't know what to expect right now, who don't know how it could be for them. So your story is like an eye opener for them, and it enables them to see what is possible, right? So that they can make the decisions for themselves. I just want to take a minute to welcome those of you who joined the live stream a little into it. Mary Foyne, my own sister from Düsseldorf, you're very welcome to the live stream. It's a pleasure to have you. Song Ate, watching from the motherland, from Fundong, it's a pleasure having you. Yeah. Mr. Fwepi Eric says, great confession. Thank you so much. And nice one from Ongie Marie. Thank you for being here. And Ongie Marie is watching from Doha, Qatar. Wow. Happy to have you from the other side of the world. It's an absolute pleasure. And then we have Njang Beril watching from Sweden in the building. Our neighbors are here. We are happy to welcome you. And we also have Sam Grace. Oh, Mary says thank you. Thank you too, Mary. There is again Sam Grace following from Bamenda, Cameroon, the motherland again. Thank you so much. And Ate, thanks for the shout out. It's a pleasure having you. So guys, listen to these stories, listen to these tales, and be inspired. Know that whatever you're doing right now, you are 6 months away from a possible career in IT. It doesn't matter what you know. It doesn't matter what you've been doing up until this point. You just come as you are, and we take you up to where you want to be. So at KiawiTech IT Academy, we have our entry-level training is the database administration course. which spans over a period of 6 months for absolute beginners. So we recommend that for entry level people in the field of IT. So of course we do have a great catalog of IT trainings that we offer, but for complete beginners, our recommendation is go for the database administration course, and you'd be happy to thank us in about 7 months or more, because you would have landed that dream job with our support. So coming back to you, Mr. Cyprian, this is well, I think KiawiTech IT Academy is one of those institutions that prides itself in people support. So we are more people centered than money centered. So we have a couple of aspects that support this point, and one of them is that we do take into consideration people taking our trainings from low income countries. So, and through our foundation, the Kiawi Foundation, we do offer them discounts to be able to take our trainings. And also, on the other hand, once the training is complete, we do dedicate 2 additional months for mentorship and support. So what we do is, once the training is over, we don't leave you to yourself. We support you with resume writing. We support you with interview preparations. We support you with trainee testimonials and success stories, just like Cyprian's story, to help you, to help introduce you into that world of work and what it is like to look for work. So I want to know your own personal experience with this, Mr. Cyprian. A lot of people have said, oh, we talk about this, but that's not actually true. There's no mentorship program. During the last session, somebody boldly told me here that there is no mentorship follow-up at KiawiTech, and I was a bit surprised. I was like, okay, I don't know where that person studied, but now let's get it clear with you. What was your experience like after the formal classes ended?
Yeah, my personal experience is that after the normal classes, that is maybe 6 months to 7 months, we have 3 extra months just for mentorship, for training. They will help you, they help us to do our resumes. This is application. They train us for interview training. We had 3 months interview training. They guided us, gave us materials, the needed materials, and so on and so forth. In fact, if we want to equate that to money, and that is for free, that's for free. We should know that that's for free. You pay because that 3 months is just people who are in the field, experts who are already working, coming back to guide us, to tell us, to give us the real work well scenario, what is happening in the real world, so that we come out, and that makes us to come out with an experience of 3 to 4 years, as if you have been working for 3 to 4 years to even 5 years, depending on how you follow it up. So we come out from this training as already experts who have been working, because we have interacted with those who have been working, and they have imparted their knowledge on us, and they told us what is happening out there, what they are experiencing. They just pass it over to us free of charge. So at one time, I really asked myself, I said, are these people, what, they don't have something to do or what? Because when they come, they are even more determined, and they concentrate even more than us. Sometimes they'll be forcing us to come online to get knowledge. They are there even before us. So at times I was really surprised. So they were just good people who were always there for us to tell us what to do, to guide us. Sometimes they will even shout at us that you have to do this, you have to do this, you have to apply, forcing us to apply for our own good. Say, and they will tell you that if you get a job, they are the people who first of all be happy. Then so their job, their happiness comes from you getting a job. They keep telling us that, and that is why behind the scene, though, even behind the scene privately, they send you a private message, not in the group, asking you your situation privately. They send you private WhatsApp message. How far? What's going on? Any feedback? How many applications have you sent? All those things. It's just like, I don't think it was really wonderful, and you feel at home. Very, very easygoing, peaceful people, loving people, very kind, soft spoken. They are just always there for us for 3 to 4 months. Even after that, they are still there. When you have not gotten a job, even those who have not still gotten a job now, they are still connected to them. They are still helping out. So it was my personal experience. It is not a hoax. It is not a lie, or there's nothing like hanky panky or this. It is a live story. I am a living witness to that. For those who
This
know
is
me out there, they know that I don't stand for what is false or what is wrong. So I'm just telling you the truth. Nothing to worry about. Is what I've experienced for, yeah, not long from now, not too far. I was there and I experienced everything. So anything we are saying here, please jot it down, and it's what you are going to experience, because I went through the same training and I experienced all this. And I can just tell you that it was just unbelievable. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I mean, that is so yeah, you can see so encouraging. Jan Beryl says in the chat. And we also have Stephen Bisongako. He's from Austria. I don't know if you know him. Thank you so much. And thank you for joining. Of course, it's our pleasure to share this information with you, because we never know who out there needs it. And I mean, even if they know it, they don't know if they need it. So we are here to make you see an opportunity, a possible opportunity for career change, or for something more lucrative than what you're doing right now, right? So it's our pleasure to share this information. And I could see there your personal mentor in your past life in the finance world. Yeah, he was yeah, letting us know what that's called. That's the open my offer letter. So everything that you explained that we do in the mentorship class, we call it open my offer letter in 60 days. So once you're done with your training, we give ourselves 60 days of intensive follow-up, making sure that you apply for jobs, making sure that we prepare your resumes, making sure that we prepare you for the interviews that are to come, and making sure that we follow you up in these interviews when they come. So it's not a hoax, guys. We do this. And honestly, I would love to say that nobody has gone through KiawiTech and followed everything that the blueprints that we gave, and felt alone. We never walk alone. We have a community of 800 plus database administrators, senior, mid, entry level. You would find someone in any category, and who is always willing to help out in case you are in trouble. So I want us to come to another very interesting topic right now. I mean, this might be a little bit technical, but we are going to try to stay as less technical as possible. So we have been talking about this, our entry-level IT training course, which is database administration. And I know that to those who don't know anything about it, it sounds like rocket science. So I want you to break it down in your own terms, Mr. Cyprian. What is database administration? Just so even my 5-year-old son can understand in as lay terms as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, database administration is a very, very big term. But to break it down, when we say data and base, the data in a base. So database is just about information. There is an information. You gather information. It's a database. In a database, you manage this information. You make sure this information is always available. You make sure this information is secured, and you make sure this information maintains its integrity. It is simple. That's simple. That's how I can break it. You have information, you manage it, you make sure it is secured, you make sure it is available always, and you make sure it maintains integrity. That is how I can break it down.
Perfect breakdown. Perfect breakdown. And I
Yeah.
want to challenge someone in this chat today to let that person know that already on an unofficial level, they are all database administrators. Let me prove it
Yeah.
to you. I don't know who of you doesn't have a phone, a handy. We all do. I'm sure you do right now watching me, right? If you do have a mobile phone, you have contacts that you save. You have pictures that you save. You have videos of your kids, if you have kids when they were born. You have pictures, very secret pictures that you want to make sure they're available when you need them, right? So you
Yeah.
make sure that at all costs you don't lose those important pictures. Your wedding pictures, maybe your 50th anniversary, 40th anniversary, important milestones in your life. All this information is stored somewhere in your mobile phone, right? Okay, to you that's it's stored in your mobile phone, but in reality it is stored somewhere in the cloud. For those who use iCloud for iPhones, that's iPhone's cloud. It's called iCloud, right? So that is the database. It is stored by somebody somewhere in the cloud who is managing it and making sure that when I click my phone and I'm looking for this picture, ta 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 ta, and I'm looking for this picture, I can easily find it. So somehow you have been managing data just unofficially, you don't even know it. So what we do as at KiawiTechIT Academy is harnessing these capabilities into enabling you to manage an official database that is no longer your phone, that is a company's database, or that is a hospital's database where patient data is stored, where patient records are stored, where finance details are stored, where employee data is stored. So we are just harnessing what you already know to make it an official package that you can sell to a company. And let me bust your brain. This company can be any company, including the one you work for right now. So name it. Wherever you work right now, there's a database somewhere. And that database is managed by somebody. That database enables them to know, oh, this month you worked only 30 days instead of 20, so you can't be paid the full amount. That database lets them know that, oh,
Hopefully the network doesn't go.
details about not only you but your other colleagues. So that database is what makes it possible for the company to have information about you, about its customers, and about anything concerning it at any point in time. So that is all about it. That is all what we do at KiawiTech. We teach you to manage company data at a professional level and in a more structured manner. So that is all. That is all. Unless you want to tell me you cannot manage data on your phone, then you cannot manage company data. So that's as much as we can break down the job of a database administrator. So if there's anyone in this chat who can tell me that's something they cannot do, then I don't know what you're doing. I don't know. So yes, Theorine, IT is very broad, and I'm very happy that you're enjoying our talk show. We try to make it as interesting as possible because we are talking to people who possibly have zero IT background. I know that some of you do have an IT background and you understand some of these things, but our target is for those who have no idea at all. They don't even know if they're in the right place. Is KiawiTech the place for me? Am I in the wrong place? What am I doing? What is possible for me? So we are trying to make you see all the opportunities that are available for you in the world of IT. And of course, database administration is not the only course we offer. We have Azure Cloud Computing, we have Amazon Web Services, we have cyber security, we have IBM Guardium, we have a whole catalog of IT trainings. But of course, we do encourage all newcomers in the world of IT to start off with database administration. So that is our entry level course. And regardless of who you are, how old you are, what language you speak, you are ready to start right now. And our next batch is batch 19, which starts on the 1st of October. So guys, right now you have about 3 weeks to make up your mind. Talk to someone, just stay in touch with the KiawiTech IT community, talk to someone somewhere. If you still have a lot of fears, we are here and happy to help you. So there's a question here from Stephen, and I would like you to answer that question, Mr. Cyprian. He says, what's the prerequisite for database. I suppose he meant the database administration course. What are the prerequisites? I know you answered this before, but I suppose maybe he wasn't there at the time. So just let us know one more time. What do you need? What does it take?
Prerequisite as maybe finance or maybe prerequisite for knowledge. I said the basic knowledge is just to know if your hands are flexible, your fingers are flexible to manipulate the mouse or to click, and to know how to read and write. I think that's a prerequisite. And then when it comes to finance, we have you have different regions have different prices, and so it is affordable. Comparatively to what we learn there, it is still change. It's not
Yes.
expensive.
I mean, you would make your whole fee for the 6 months in your first month of work.
And let me add, they make it in such a way that no matter how financially tight you are, they give you some a window, a period that you can pay. You cannot pay. You don't pay at once. You pay instrumentally. But you just have to be honest to yourself. You pay instrumentally before the end of the training. You must have finished it without feeling the weight or the pain.
Yes, exactly. And
They
our
are very
CEO's
considerate.
vision, let me just say this real quick. Our CEO's vision is actually to empower communities through IT training. So our motto is, we never let anyone not take our course because of the lack of money.
Because of
There is
finance,
always there is always a payment plan for you, regardless of your situation. So just feel free, come to us, and we would be able to support you. And Stephen became a bit more specific. He wanted to know the educational requirements, and maybe I just take it there again. Mr. Cyprian already told you we have no entry-level requirements. If you can read and write, if you can click on your mouse, just come. That's all we need. And then, of course, if you have a laptop, because that's going to be your workbench, right? So if you have a laptop, can read and write, can click on your mouse, then you're good to go. And of course, regardless of whatever language you speak.
Yeah.
Because we have a broad community. I just showed you in the beginning our KiawiTech IT map. It spans across the world. So we have a DBA somewhere, wherever you find yourself. So we are happy to connect you with people who would speak to you in your own language to help you understand. And very importantly, IT is not a language course. So that's why you're going to be learning a different language called structured query language. That's what you use. Yeah, exactly. That's what you would use to interact with your databases. So whatever, regardless of whatever language you speak, you're going to be learning the structured query language. So just come and we would be able to help you there. So I see a question here. For example, in Scrum, they tell us that the list is a first degree. No. We don't have a degree requirement. At all. We don't have a degree requirement. So just come as you are, and then we would teach you everything there is to know. Another question here. Rita says career switch. That's the keyword. Yes, girl, that's the keyword. Career switch. And of course, a career in database administration is in fact, it's more flexible than in a lot of fields. Like, for instance, I'm a mother of two. I'm a full-time wife, and I'm a full-time manager of a cloud database. So, out of 30 days in the month, I work from the office, say 4 times in a whole month, sometimes 3 or 2, or sometimes never. So I work from home, which is very helpful for me as a mom with kids in school. And, so that's an additional benefit for mothers in case you're thinking about it. Liana, first of all, thank you so much for joining the live stream this evening. She says this really educative. Thank you so much for this enlightenment. Which IT course is best for someone with banking and finance background? Yes, that is Mr. Cyprian's background.
That's
Mr.
my
Cyprian,
background.
This is your background. So I would let you respond to Liana.
What is it ask? What is it?
She wants to know which IT course is best for someone with banking and finance background.
Database administration.
Database administration, of course, that's what we said. That's our recommended course for entry-level IT professionals. I mean, if it's your first encounter with the world of IT, we do recommend you start with database administration, because there we take you really from the basics, hold you by the hand, and walk you up to your office. So yes, regardless of whatever field you are right now, you can start. Our next batch starts on the 1st of October, by the way. So yeah, that's the course for you. And thank you for that question. That was a great one. Yeah, I think do you know it's been almost an hour?
40-minute live.
Yes, yes, yes. It's been 40 minutes live, and sometimes it gets so heated that you don't even notice the time pass. So,
Yeah.
but before we wrap up the session for today, I would like you um to give us your experience in the field of work. Like, since you started working, has there been anything that is strange, different from what you learned at KiawiTech? Any major challenges that you've not been able to resolve? What has it been like? Is it like exactly what you learned from KiawiTech that's keeping you going, or did you need to learn some extra stuff to get going? What has been in the world of work been like for you?
Yeah, in the real work life scenario, I would like to say that sometimes it's even less than what we learn from KiawiTech. KiawiTech, they bombarded us with a lot of things, a lot of knowledge, a lot of information. And you go to the real world, the work life world scenario, you see that you just have to do a particular, you just concentrate on a particular section. Meanwhile, the knowledge is there, because we learn so many things in KiawiTech, and then you go to a job site and you'll be handling just a particular aspect for a long period of time. So far, so good. I have not faced any challenge. All what I've been facing is from KiawiTech. I got it from KiawiTech. You will learn some other things which are not actually your domain, for just they just let you to so that you know how the whole company is functioning, because you have other departments and other specialties. So you just need to know a little bit of about your own domain. I think it's just what we got from KiawiTech. Yeah,
Yeah.
and even more. So I'm still waiting to apply what I got from KiawiTech. But up to now, this is the third month. I'm not, I'm not, I'm still. Sometimes they'll bring a very simple this and they say do this, do this, do this. Meanwhile, yeah. So KiawiTech actually, the training we got from there, it was actually very, very detailed, and really, it was really powerful. So when we are going out there, make sure you're already an expert of 3 to 4 years working as leaders. So I've
Yeah.
not got any big challenge so far, and hopefully I will not, because at the end of the day, the way KiawiTech is structured, even if you have challenges, you still go back to the very people who have been there for years, and they'll still come to your aid. That is what is different. So we are never, never alone.
Yeah.
Never, never alone. Even now, also already working, we still have a group. We still have a WhatsApp group that we communicate in case of challenges. And those who are already very, very who are longer in the field, they always come to your aid. So we are just like a family, and you never feel as if you are alone, and you can never be left alone. No matter the challenge, we have people who are there for us.
Exactly. And I mean, you were really, really thorough with that. And it's good to hear it from someone who's already on the field, because when you try to explain to someone that the most difficult part of being a database administrator is actually training to become a database administrator, because once you get into the field, everything is pretty much a fait accompli. It's like you've seen this before, you've done this before. In your mind, it's so easy. You click, you get it. But within the training, they need to tickle your brain a bit so that you can work with different scenarios and try out different things in case things get complicated. But of course, we are happy to know that you haven't particularly faced any challenges as yet, and that everything that you're applying is what you learned. So that's also important for people who are wondering if, oh, coming in with zero IT knowledge, am I gonna be able to cope? Yes, you will cope. That's our answer for you. You will cope, and we do make sure that you cope. As a community, we are there for you. We walk with you into your office. Because even right in your office, you have our WhatsApp group. If you run into trouble, you cry, and then we all run to your rescue. So I mean, it's a culture here that we walk everyone by the hand, and that's what sets us apart from many IT training companies out there and even universities, because they train you, let you fend for yourself, let you do your thing, and it's no longer their concern, but we walk with you all the way through. So one final question, Mr. Cyprian. Do you think the training is worth the hype? Like, because we say you sit on the six-figure seat once you get a job. Is database administration lucrative? I want to hear from you in your own words. Do you think?
I will respond like one of my former vice principal or senior discipline master, the late Mr. Bombom. My response to that is, when you ask, is database administration lucrative? Then I will say very, very, very. Yeah. It is. Let's say it's not like a money making kind of something, but you say it worth it. You get what you get is commensurate to the post, and so, and sometimes you see yourself not really, the stress is very little at times, and you are just there. It's not a stressful something, as I can say, once in a while. But database administration, yeah, lucrative, okay. But sometimes you don't even work for it. Some months you don't even work for the payment, but you get the payment, and some months you have to compensate. So it's just that, and it's a very prestigious job, a very clean job, a very it is relaxed. You work a short period very hard, and you have a longer time to enjoy hard. And they give you, it is also a very, very flexible kind of job, which is very, very important, especially for those who have families. That's why I say better you have to organize your own program, you organize yourself to meet up with the expectations. You don't have that kind of pressure that do this. You know what to do, and you know how to do it, and you organize yourself and meet up. That's all. They say
That's
8 hours a day or 40 hours a week. Organize yourself and make the 40 hours. You can make 12
absolutely. I
hours
mean,
a
that
day,
is,
and the next day make 4 hours. So it is just that. So you see,
yeah,
when you're a database is someone who is organized, who is determined, because you organize yourself by yourself. Nobody is there to organize you. So it is a job that's, let's say, with a lot of freedom, especially when you are organized. They give you the freedom, and you organize yourself.
absolutely. No, and thank you so much for those insights. We really appreciate them because, I mean, coming from you, everybody can understand that, okay, this Carry Tech lady is not just yapping, right? I'm not just
Mhm.
blabbing, because
Not
I
at
can
all.
come here and say everything that I'm saying, but they'll be like, okay, yeah, okay, that's PR for the company, that's communication. She just wants to get us into this training. But when they see you, who's been through this journey, and telling them the same things that I'm saying, it clicks on like, okay, wait a minute, this could actually be true. And of course, you're a real person. They can reach out to you independent of me. So
Yeah.
yeah, guys, feel free to do that. We are an open community. If you want to talk to someone, just drop us a DM, and we'd be happy to link you up with that person who would clarify you. If you're not sure of the situation in your country, I would want to show the map again. I would like to show you the map again for you to to know in how many countries we are indeed based. If you see your country somewhere in this on this map, know that there is someone there you can talk to directly about our trainings, and they'll be able to give you first-hand information, their own experience, and what could work for you, what is possible for you in those countries. Of course, these are only the countries where we have actively working DBAs. We have trainees in almost all parts of the world. We don't represent just those trainees here. We represent only those who are already actively working and who can give you valuable information. So yeah, thanks again for all those insights, Mr. Cyprian. There was a question here from Mr. Kasongo Rene, a very interesting name. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. The live stream this evening. It's a pleasure to have you. And yes, you're interested in our cybersecurity course, which you are absolutely welcome to take. And you wanted to know the duration of our cybersecurity training. And I will tell you, it spans through a period of 3 months. Cybersecurity is a lot shorter than the database administration course. And of course, if you need more information about how to apply, we have all of that on our website, www.KiawiTech.com. I can just enter the details here for you, and then you can check that out. And get registered and start right away. Why not? So thank you so much for joining the live stream, Mr. Rini Kasongo, and every other person. Oh, yes, you do want. That's a good one. Happy to see people like you who take their decisions right on the spot. So feel free, visit our website, and then you will get all the information that you want to get. And of course, if you don't get everything, all the information that you need, feel free to drop a DM. I'm happy to hop on a call with you. We also do have a student representative team that is willing to follow you up and support you with all the information you need. Just drop us a DM and we will provide you with everything you need. And I want to thank everyone who joined this live stream today. Mr. Rene Kasongo, Mr. Song Ate. I'm just trying to go through the chat to remember who was with us this evening. Mrs. Mary Foyne, Mr. Eric Fwepi, Liana, Rita Ate, Mr. Stephen Bisson, Tangi Theorine, Madam Jang Beryl, and the host of you. It was a lot of people today. Mrs. Funquin, Miss Mary Foyne already mentioned. Thank you all for joining us in this discussion. And of course, retain that you can always reach out to us and we would be happy to answer any questions that you have. And a special thanks to you, our very honored guest for today, Mr. Cyprian Ate, for bringing all these insights to the table. Right now, I'm going to give you an opportunity to say one last word before we go, maybe encourage someone out there or something someone watching this live stream now should take home from this session today.
Yeah, I would just like to encourage the young people out there, or the old people, young people. There's no age limit in KiawiTech or in the IT world. Please, if you are there still contemplating, still meditating, still calculating, calibrating on whether to join or to do the IT, or please, it is just the right time to make your decision. You will never regret it. It's not just about working and earning money. It's about acquiring knowledge in the first place that will also help you to navigate through life in certain things. There are certain things now I do, my brain is open than before in many directions. So it's a training that you learn so many things. And I believe you joining KiawiTech is not only joining to learn and to work and to earn money. You are joining a family. It's a KiawiTech family. It's a whole family. When we meet somewhere, we just as if we have been for, well, last weekend we were somewhere and we met, so many of us were there and we're just discussing. It's so lively and really it's a family that you will never regret joining. When you hear of KiawiTech, almost everybody there is like a brother or sister to each and everyone, brother skipper. So please make your decision now. It's not about finance. They give you all the opportunities to pay as you go. And at the end of the day, the knowledge you acquire you will be happy, and you will see that this day will actually be a game changer in your life. So if you are hearing my voice today and you have been thinking of IT or KiawiTech, this is the right time to make the decision. And to add, if you are not in 3 weeks' time, which is they are starting a new batch, you can, if you are able to start now, fine. You still have another opportunity again still coming. So please, I don't have much to say, but just to tell you that make up your mind and do it. And there is never a time that you can decide. So decide now and do it. There is no time to waste. The more you keep dragging, the more time passes and your opportunities are going under. So, and the world is now digitalized. So they'll always be needed. Instead, times goes on, they'll need more and more people. So it is broadened. The market is broadened. Is growing every day as days go by. So that's what I can say, just to encourage you. If I can do it, if I can make it, if I am there now, then you can also make it. Never say never. And there is time for everything. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Cyprian. That was indeed a powerful one to end the session today. So, guys, there you have it. You've heard everything there is to hear. I mean, at least high level. We didn't want to bring all the technical stuff just so you say, oh, we're just talking tech. We just wanted to break it down as much as possible so that you understand that we are not some extraterrestrial human beings talking about you becoming an IT guru in the next 6 months when it's unfounded. Yeah, it's right here. The facts are here. You saw and interacted with Mr. Cyprian and you heard him talk about his own journey and how everything worked out for him. The ball is in your court now. So make that decision right now. And we could possibly be sitting on this discussion in the next 8 months. Who knows? That could be you if you make that decision today. So, of course, all the time, feel free to contact us if you have any additional questions. And on that note, I would be wishing all of you a great evening and thanking you for joining us on this live session tonight. See you again on Wednesday for another session of the KiawiTech IT Talk Show. But from us in the studio, it's bye for now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
KiawiTech IT Academy is all about empowerment, transformation, and education.
KiawiTech IT Academy is innovative.
KiawiTech IT Academy is empowering.